Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Athletic News from Saba Satellite Channel. We begin with the headlines. President Alim returns to Aden, calls for national unity and continued reform efforts. President Alim affirms commitment to national partnership, achieving victory battle for national salvation. Nationwide celebrations on the 62nd anniversary of the October 14 revolution. 6 Palestinians martyred, others injured in Israeli airstrike on Gaza City.
Welcome once again, and here are the details. President Dr. Rashad Mohammed Al-Alimi returned to Aden after consultations with regional and international partners on national developments and support for reforms. He congratulated the Yemeni people on the 62nd anniversary of the October 14th revolution, affirming its symbolism and national unity on shared destiny. He stressed that today's national struggle is a continuation of the October Revolution and called on all political forces to unite, restore state institutions, and ease citizens' suffering caused by the Houthi militia.
The President praised the government and central bank for progress in economic reforms and thanked Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates for their continued support. He also highlighted gains in strengthening the state's legal and institutional presence in Aden, expanding diplomatic activity and increasing pressure on the Houthi militia.
On the occasion of the 62nd anniversary of the October 14th revolution, Dr. Rashad Mohammed Al-Alimi, President of the Presidential Leadership Council, delivered an important address to the Yemeni people. In his speech, he stressed the importance of consolidating national unity in the face of the Houthi coup and divisive projects, underscoring the need to move forward toward building a state of equal citizenship. He also highlighted the key features of the ongoing economic reform path and the strong regional and international support for Yemen.
During his speech, the President emphasized that the 14th of October revolution was not merely a passing event, but a historic turning point in building the modern Yemeni state and unifying the national will.
وفي مثل هذا اليوم المجيد من عام 1963 انطلقت من جبال ردفان الشامخة شرارة الحرية بقيادة الشهيد البطل راجح بن غالب لبوزة ورفاقه الأحرار لتكمل ما بدأه قادة سبتمبر في صنعاء على طريق طويل ومكلف من أجل تحقيق الحلم، حلم دولة المواطنة والعدالة وسيادة القانون.
The President also affirmed that Aden will remain the beating heart of the state and the face of the Republic in confronting the Houthi coup and terrorism. He stressed that the southern cause stands as the cornerstone of any comprehensive political solution that cannot be bypassed within a just national state, guaranteeing equality for all citizens.
ومن الإنصاف أن نقول اليوم أن القضية الجنوبية باتت حجر الزاوية لأي حل سياسي شامل، وأن عدالة هذه القضية لا يمكن تجاوزها بأي شكل من الأشكال في إطار دولة وطنية عادلة تحتكم إلى الإرادة الشعبية وتساوي بين جميع أبنائها في الحقوق والواجبات.
President Al-Alimi also stressed that the consensus within the Presidential Leadership Council is a critical national step aimed at consolidating national unity and focusing all efforts on the ultimate goal of restoring state institutions and topping the Iran-backed Houthi coup.
أن هذا التوافق لم يكن مناورة سياسية، بل خطوة مصيرية لترسيخ وحدة الصف وإظهار الدور البناء للهيئات المساندة لمجلس القيادة الرئاسي وتوجيه كل الطاقات نحو الهدف الأعظم، استعادة مؤسسات الدولة وإسقاط الانقلاب البغيض المدعوم من النظام الإيراني وإنهاء هذه المعاناة التي طال أمدها.
As for the economic reforms, he pointed to improvements in national currency indicators and essential commodities, as well as the start of salary disbursements, noting that comprehensive reform efforts are ongoing to ensure financial and economic stability.
على مدى أكثر من 3 سنوات واجهنا في مجلس القيادة الرئاسي والحكومة أزمة تمويلية غير مسبوقة في تاريخ الدولة ومعها حملات تشكيك وتهويل، لكننا اخترنا العمل بصمت وتحويل التحديات إلى أمل والأزمات إلى فرص واعدة بعونه تعالى.
Marib Governorate witnessed a series of events celebrating the 62nd anniversary of the October 14th revolution. The College of Aviation and Air Defense held a special ceremony to mark the occasion. During the event, Chief of the General Staff and Commander of the Joint Operations, Lieutenant General Dr. Saghir bin Aziz, affirmed that the September and October revolutions laid the foundation of the proud national path built on freedom, justice, and equal citizenship. Deputy Governor of Marib, Dr. Abdurrabbu Miftah, highlighted the sacrifices of the Yemeni people against colonialism and the imamate, stressing that today's battle against the terrorist Houthi militia is a continuation of that national struggle led by Rajah Ghalib Labouza from the peaks of Radfan.
Meanwhile, Deputy Director of the College of Aviation and Air Defense of Air Defense Affairs, Brigadier Engineer Mohsen Fadl al-Somali, recalled the revolutionary sacrifices, noting that the first bullet from Radfan came from Sana'a, which now prepares to reclaim its freedom from the remnant of imamates. Students also delivered speeches in the languages of Mehri, Sukatri, and English, celebrating the greatness of the September and October revolutions and recalling their achievement, unity of purpose, and enduring national will.
In a statement to Saba Satellite Channel, Chief of the General Staff and Commander of Joint Operations, Lieutenant General Saghir bin Aziz, affirmed that the October 14th revolution represents a pivotal moment in the Yemeni people's march toward freedom, independence, and the building of a united Yemen. He stressed that this great revolution brought the Yemeni people to safety and opened the way for freedom and progress.
سعداء أن يكون لنا أول تصريح في قناة سبع الفضائية من عاصمة التاريخ مارب. ثورة 14 أكتوبر تعني لنا الكثير. ثورة 14 أكتوبر أخرجت الشعب اليمني إلى بر الأمان وإلى الحرية وإلى المضي في بناء اليمن الواحد.
He highlighted the deep connection between the September and October revolutions, describing them as one Yemeni revolution aimed at building a free, dignified, and sovereign state. He noted that these revolutions were crowned with the achievement of Yemeni unity on May 22, 1990.
نحن في القوات المسلحة اليمنية ماضين قدما في الاستعداد والتجهيز إلى التخلص النهائي من تنظيم جماعة الحوثي الإرهابية وبسط نفوذ الدولة في كل شبر من وطننا الحبيب بتوجيهات قيادتنا السياسية ممثلة بفخامة الرئيس القائد العام للقوات المسلحة وتعاون ودعم من قبل التحالف العربي وعلى رأس الجميع المملكة العربية السعودية ودولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة وكل أصدقائنا والمتعاونين معنا في العالم كله.
Today marks a defining moment in Yemen's modern history, the anniversary of a revolution that ignited from the rugged mountains of Radfan and changed the course of Yemeni people. 62 years ago, on the October 14th, 1963, the spark of Southern Liberation Revolution was lit, ending more than a century of British colonial rule. The following report highlights that historic day, the courage of its heroes, and the legacy that continues to inspire generations. October 14th report.
On this day, October 14, 1963, the spark of the glorious revolution against British colonial rule was ignited from the rugged mountains of Radfan under the leadership of the martyr Rajah bin Ghalib Labouza, marking the beginning of a new phase of national struggle in the south of the homeland. The October 14 revolution was the culmination of years of resistance and popular struggle that had taken shape since 1950s from Hadramaut to Adala and Aden, rejecting colonial domination and its schemes to fragment the south into weak sultanates and emirates under the authority of the British governor in Aden. Over the course of 4 years of armed struggle, the revolutionaries waged fierce battles against British forces on multiple fronts, delivering painful blows to the occupiers. These operations shifted the battlefield from rural areas to the heart of the city and ultimately forced Britain to recognize the right of the people of the South to self-determination. On November 13, 1967, the last British soldier left Aden, and the independence of the homeland was declared with the establishment of new era of South Yemen under the leadership of Captain Muhammad al-Shabi, a moment that embodied the triumph of Yemeni people's will and sacrifice of its heroes. The October 14 revolution stood as a natural extension of the September 26 revolution in the north, symbolizing the unity of the Yemeni national struggle against colonialism, remaining a source of pride for generations to come. On this historic national anniversary, Yemenis honor the sacrifices of the brave heroes who gave their lives for freedom and independence, and they reaffirm their commitment to the principles and values for which those heroes fought.
The Police Academy's training college in Governorate celebrated the graduation of the second cohort of the Security Skills Enhancement course, which targeted 73 district security directors from non-liberated governorates. During the ceremony, Assistant Undersecretary of the Ministry of Interior for Financial Affairs, Major General Abdul Hamid Al-Hammadi, highlighted the importance of the course, noting its high-value training content in security policing and legal fields. He urged participants to translate their acquired knowledge and skills into particular performance, bringing about qualitative shifts in the security sector, and to continue developing themselves through new knowledge and expertise.
For his part, Dean of the Training College, Brigadier Dr. Saleh Al-Badwi, stated that the program would enhance the participants' performance and improve their effectiveness in various security fields. He reaffirmed the college's commitment to providing a motivation and dynamic training environment aimed at raising the competence of police officers across the Interior Ministry branches and the governorates, and equipping them with the skills needed to face modern security challenges.
Palestinian sources reported that 6 citizens were martyred and several others injured this morning in Israeli airstrike on Gaza City and Khan Yunis, despite the ongoing ceasefire in Gaza Strip. According to the sources, Al-Ahli Arab Hospital, 5 civilians were killed when Israeli drones opened the fire on residents inspecting their homes in Al-Shuja'iyya neighborhood east of Gaza City. In the south of the Strip, Palestinian sources confirmed that 1 person was killed and others injured by Israeli drone fire in the town of Al-Fukhari east of Khan Yunis.
Meanwhile, Gaza Civil Defense spokesperson Mohammed Basil stated that more than 250 bodies have been recovered since the ceasefire began. On the humanitarian front, UNRWA Commissioner General Philippe Lazarne called for unrestricted humanitarian access to the Gaza Strip, stressing it is time to build a future of peace through recovery, justice, and mutual recognition. He reiterated the humanitarian aid must be allowed to enter Gaza on a large scale, including through UNRWA's operations.
This has been the news from Saba Satellite Channel. Thank you for watching and have a good evening.